Hey guys, Mackenzie here with Lafontaine. I got a treat of a Bronco here. This is not too common. We have a 76 Bahama Blue Ranger. This is just one of 100 in this spec. Come in, we're gonna take a closer look, show you the ins and outs of this truck. We like to kick these off right at the front end, show you how the hood's fitting up, how are these fenders coming together, our bright work, the grille, all the goodies. Starting downstairs here, this chrome bumper looks like a new addition. That thing is flawless. I don't see any pitting going on. Our grille looks dashing in that Wimbledon white. Our indicator lenses, our headlights here, even the chrome around them. Everything is really showing well. And we got a two-part latch to get under the hood here. It's gonna be one right there and just another right beyond that. Out underside of the hood, trimmed out in black, just like the inner fenders and the top of the cowl there. All looks good. It draws your attention in to this beautiful blue 302. Now, this truck has some nice updates it didn't get in the 76, and one of the main things there would be this fuel injection she has. If you're not familiar, that leaves all the fuel distribution, you know, cranking, pumping of a carb. The computer knows what to do. It spits in the right amount at all times. It is a really nice thing to have. Right below that here, we have our vintage air kit. Say modern compressor, keeping the air cool when you don't have your top up on this thing, which is sweet. This one has power steering and power brakes. Seriously checks all the boxes. These are things our brand new 2022 Broncos have. Very cool. It closes up nice, the gaps are good, and this paint is stunning. Now we come down to the side of the car, we have a beautiful set of BFGs, one of the best looking tires out there. Not only do they look good, they ride good, and have a great aesthetic appeal too. Got our factory hubcaps on there with our locking hub in the middle. And if you peek down low at this truck with me, you'll see we got a line of white with a little pinstripe just above it. That was standard with this Ranger package, which really brought quite a bit more sex appeal and fun spunk to your truck. Nice tight gaps on the doors. Very smooth down the side. This paint is like glass. Everything is fitting super nice. Our lenses, once more, just like the front. They're on point, they're bright, they're shiny. I don't see any cracks, no dings. I love it, I love it. Downstairs looks like new chrome bumper, clearly a new tire out back here. And it's gonna take just a moment. We're gonna pop some snaps and show you inside of the rear of this. As simple as that was, you can actually do that for either side window. I'll show you one here in just a moment. But as we check out the back, you'll notice this one has got a rugged finish. We have a bed liner material. You can throw your goods in here, not worrying about beating up the paint. And it's easy to clean out. If you go to the beach, get a bunch of sand in here, who knows. Cool thing to have in a truck like this is seat belts in the back for your passengers. This one's got it. And then on either top of these rear wheel wells, you'll notice we got some modern sounds, making this that much more fun to cruise. We got everything rolled up, strapped in, ready to roll. Completely changes the look of this truck. And I'm sure the feel too when you're behind the wheel, wind blowing. Little safari mobile hill. This thing's pretty fun. Some highlights of the passenger side. Very similar to the driver, but our fitment is on point. Our badging looks great. Our painted on stripes here, killer too. And one thing too, you didn't get on every Bronco, I ought to mention here, is dual mirrors. It's a cool touch. Opens with ease, and a very, very sharp interior. Transfer case controls, a nice wood wheel, and then our automatic column shifted transmission there. Real clean truck. The dash pad is mint. We got a roll bar with shoulder seat belts on here that are retractable. What is not to love? Alrighty folks, this is the funnest part of the segment here. We have to take these things for a cruise, shake them down, get you up close and real feel. Hands off the wheel, this thing tracks straight. We got the alignment dialed in. These tires I mentioned earlier, they look all big and sexy, but they're smooth. There's no knobby road noise coming down the road off of them. My power steering feels great. And I mentioned a little something about fuel injection earlier. Now, if this was carbureted and I were to jab that pedal, I'd have to think about it, you know, mix up the right dosage, and then it'll go. This thing's all there. Every time. Just one of the perks. It simplifies things. You don't have to be very mechanically inclined to get in and go in something like this. One of the cherries on top, I'd like to say. Now we're gonna get this puppy up to speed here. We'll do about 60 miles an hour today. So buckle up, come along. We'll get rid of a little bit of this wind noise. That's 65. Smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Coming up on a little bank here. We got wind noise, of course. We got a canvas top on this thing. What can you do? But just one finger on the wheel. This would be a death wish in some of these classic cars. Not in this sort of little truck. This is a fun thing I like to do when I'm actually inspecting cars before we buy them. I come up to a little light like this or stop sign. We take our hand off the wheel and we hit the brakes and we watch the steering wheel. Didn't pull anywhere. It did its thing nice and well. Our alignment is good and our brakes are grabbing evenly. Now, next up for my party tricks, we got the old factory head unit there, which only has AM radio. We've got this nice Bluetooth unit added. So we got a couple of speakers down low, a couple out back. That's a proper Bronco for you. Appreciate you guys making it to the end. I got a few things to share if you want to know anything more about this truck. The number to reach us, it's going to be 248-714-2110. You dial at any time, we'd be happy to tell you more, tell you how we can ship it, finance it, you name it, we'd be happy to help. And lastly too, I'll put that, our email, and then a full link to view our photo gallery, the write-up, all the good stuff on our website down in the description of the video, right down there. Thank you guys once more from Lafontaine. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.